Where are you?
Now, where did she get to?
Strange. I could have sworn she was here. She was right here. Where's she gone? She's not here. We've been barking up the wrong tree.
Where the devil did she get to?
Why can I not, like, ledge grab those guys like I can other people? That's annoying.
Miss!
Stop
I'm
it!
thought!
Alright, those guys are done. Y'all just let me be. It would have been okay. Not like I'm trying to kill the queen or anything. I'm just trying to climb the bridge. No. Alright, mark that. Turn. Thank you. Wow, she cuts that way short. I don't know how that one's got. Oh well. We'll worry about it later. I can always come back and redo this mission to get stuff that I've skipped. Yeah. Climb the thing. Thank you. Yeah, don't jump to the other one. Just jump off. Totally cool. That dude said there may be spiders living behind your eyeballs. One dead. Aw. What a bummer. I was hoping he'd kill... It would wind up with 3 dead. Check around his junk. That's where I keep all my expensive stuff.
It is done, sir.
Let us postpone celebrations. One of the bloody blimps has broken through. Not to worry. I have a contingency plan.
His plan is me. What do you want to bet?
gun is yours. Mr. Churchill assures me you have operated one before.
Well,
Mr. Churchill is wrong. But I have pointed at things before.
Let's clear the sky of planes and let our boys take the Zeppelin.
Got him.
We've done all the damage we can from here. Moving to a new position. Enemies on the way! Get ready for them! Look out!
Give her no opening!
Look out! Look
I'll
out!
kill you for that!
Look out! Look out! We're being boarded! Fight them off! In position and gun ready!
Oh. See you later, Maestra. Got him.
Get stuck in there! That's it! That's it! Yeah, good on ya! Nice one! Come on!
Heartwarming sight, Miss Fry.
Your remarkably armed boat deserves a share of recognition.
One of my experimental projects when I was Lord of the Admiralty. I haven't always been a man of shadows.
And I suppose this victory will thrust you back into the limelight.
We may have struck a blow against the enemy, but London is still riddled with German agents. Currently, there's a new group, unlike anything I've seen before. Theirs is a fanatical, almost religious fervor.
And you believe I'm the woman to flush them out?
Indeed. I dare not approach Mr. Asquith without firmer evidence, but I believe they pose an immediate threat. If you concede to this, I give you my word that once I've battled my way back into Parliament, I shall see if something can't be done about your request. As you are aware, a vote can be far more lethal than a bullet or a blade.
Once I walked the earth as you do. I was born to the Illuminat caste in the city of Phaon in the year 2195 of the Isu era. Now I travel the vast corridors of your machines, adrift here within the gray. But I grow stronger. The world is nearly ready for my return. And so I have summoned you to this war-torn simulation to tell you a story. It is our story.
Maybe those skill points are for Jacob and what's-her-face? Evie. Now I have viewpoints. I wonder if my viewpoints will show me where all the stuff is. Let's find out. Are these guys bad guys? No.
What do you want? Money. Please, just let me live.
I'll grant you. There must be some.
2 minutes.
Ah, so it's a quick way back. So I can travel back and forth between the two spots. Okay. Alright, so there's that viewpoint. Let's go ahead and get the viewpoints, because maybe that'll unlock something. I'm going to skip that. I'm guessing that... I don't know, what does W stand for? Oh, okay. Duh. W stands for duh. Alright, that'll work. How do I get into there? The door here? Hey, look at that. Can I open this door? Negative. Open this door. Nope. Gotta be a door in there somewhere. Oh! Just kidding. Okay. One of these guys is going to walk by here. I think it was that one in the back corner that's number 6. The bald guy. Yeah, here he comes. He should walk right next to me.
So where's she gone?
I saw her. Once I finish with you, they'll never find your body.
I don't think you were supposed to be able to do that. It did. Oh my god, that's definitely not supposed to happen. That's funny. That's a crowded outhouse? Yes, ma'am. Can't do anything there. Okay. The bridge is down now. Oh. I had to wait for the bridge to come down and then I could get it. All that headache and, yeah, annoyance.
Blazes, did he get up there?
Sorry. Alright, where's this thing at? It was right in the middle. I guess this would be the middle. Huh. I don't know. Well, we'll worry about it later. Oh no, here it is. Oh, never mind. I got excited for nothing. Can I come through here? Apparently. They don't seem to care. I can't see it now. Oh, there it is. Oh, it is. It is underneath. Ooh, how the hell do you get that if it's under? Oh, wait. Wait. No. I was hoping she would, like, climb up underneath it. Like, if I got her to... Is it directly below me from here? I don't think so either. It looks if I let go here, I'll fall right into the stuff. That, I didn't line up quite right.
I mean, technically, you are lined up right. You just jump forward.
I had no option to jump forward. But yes, that was what you would call a death. Yeah, an oopsie daisy. An oopsie doodles. Okay, gotcha. My mistake. You are adorable, you know that? She's like, "Meow, meow." It is, trust me. Yes, I was the same thing. I was like, what's in there?
Well, now you know how to get to Winston Churchill when you're back.
That's true. Up, please. Okay, side, that works. Like that. This is okay. This is okay. Yeah, see, it's directly... It feels like it's directly underneath the center of this thing. What? No. I don't think it does, but I didn't see it. That's for damn sure. Yeah, it's directly under the center of this, which is pretty annoying, but punch your way through. Yeah, I mean, in theory, it should work, right? I punch trains until they let go of each other. I find it weird that the viewpoint is over there. The viewpoint should be right here, shouldn't it? It's a bascule bridge. Jump from the bascule bridge. I don't know what a bascule bridge is. Like, do you mean jump from the road? Yeah, I tried that. I tried jumping from this side of it and this side of that one. Yeah, I tried jumping from those. It didn't work, unfortunately. It just didn't line up properly. Yeah. Well, she keeps jumping towards the Bay of Hail. The Bay of Hail.
Oh, it's a new one. You did it.
Oh my god.
You did it, Reddit.
Anyway, she jumps out towards the hay bale as opposed to jumping towards the object itself, which isn't in line with the hay bale. Yeah, I will. Nah. Sounds like someone's sleepy over there. Ale Bay. I know, dude. What the hell? I know what I said. I know it was wrong. Are you okay? I think I broke Cappy. Alright, I have all 3 viewpoints around the tower bridge. What does that get me? It looks like the only thing it's shown me is where the shops are located. And it may not be any shops over here at all. They may only be on this side. Alright. Well, for now, let's go back. We'll come back out here later. It said World War I 0% completed. So there's apparently quite a bit to do out here. Maybe the shops have maps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they would.
Right now, you don't want to spend your money on World War I map.
Nah, I'll do that later. I want money for...
Are you okay? I don't know what happened. I thought I'd lost you.
Yeah, I got skill points for my guys. My guys. Alright. Driver 2, accelerate significantly faster, or Demolition Derby, I inflict more damage and take less. Or I could get 2 of these. Throwing knives stun enemies for a short time. You automatically recover the throwing knives when doing multi-kills. Let's do that one. I'm gonna get that. No, I'm gonna get this stuff later. I'm gonna go ahead and get him some stealth things, because I'm getting used to stealth with Evie, and then when I go and play Jacob and he can't stealth very well, I'm like, ugh, gross. Alright, so that's him. Let's look at her skills. She has also 4 points. Mutilate. Execute. She could also get Unstoppable 1. Yeah, let's get her Slayer 1. That's just she does more damage once she hits 10, right? Yeah. Unstoppable 1. And Unstoppable 2. There we go. Alright, now she has 3 more at level 2 and only a couple at level 4. Alright. 8 grand. I need 10. No, I needed 6 for this. Hey, perfect. And then I need 20 for that to get them level 9. Let's go ahead and do that. Just to finish it. And then of course this makes them weaker. Your gang now includes Watchers. They use their firearms more often. They now include Brutes. They now include Enforcers. There's room in the budget for better wheels. More resistant carriages. Summon a carriage full of rooks to your aid. That's amazing. Alright, so let's save up for this. Actually, you know what we could do? I bet you my train has a lot of money on it. Probably got like 7 grand. If I know it. Has like 100 pounds. Oh.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Elliotson fellow. I wonder who makes the medicine.
4,500 is nothing to scoff at. Hey, and there's a gold chest right here. Hold on. Okay. Not what I really wanted, but it works. What's this get me? Brass knuckles jaw tenderizer. Yeah, blueprints.
Oh,
yes.
that makes more sense than recipe.
Yeah, it's not a recipe.
He's gonna cook that up.
Yeah, just cook it up. All right, so we have two papers and 3 dealy boppers in here. Oh, yeah. Not yet. So maybe there is a set number in each area.
We're gonna say fine.
And? Okay. Let's come get this one. There's one of the papers. There's the other one.
That shit. Cargo.
Yeah, it's steel cargo. It's basically, it's the chariot ones, but for the river. There's also supposed to be 3 helix glitches in here. And I'm not seeing them. No, the social one still showed up on a map. Oh well, we'll come get the papers and then go on from there.
That's easy for you.
Really?
Mind where you're putting your backside.
Should I call a cop? Some explanation.
You're not getting away!
Easy, you silly bag, easy!
Get up! Get up!
I'm gonna grind your bones, lady!
Really? Are you now? Somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, he's dead. I probably ought to kill one of them before I try to hijack it. That way there's only one dude on top. Giggity.
No! In a hurry, are we?
No, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Because look, there's a helix glitch on my minimap because it's gold, and that's the social one, but it doesn't show up on the map. So you were correct. My wife was correct. Let it be known. I have admitted it. She's called me correct a few times.
Correct.
Yes. Hello? The media?
I've admitted that I've been wrong. I'm not afraid to say you were right.
Awesome Wife G is correct. You can just call her Cappy. Just like a horse is a horse, the wife is correct. Yeah, basically.
Safe from me over there!
Don't make me deal with you personally.
Oh, he's dead.
I'll get up! Thunder!
Perhaps I should move on.
Oh my god! Oh shit, son. That was insane. Oh shit. Ugh. Holy crap, that was amazing.
There's a chopper! Jason, take it out! After her!
Not good. Wasn't making a move.
I've got a clear shot of that!
Don't like the look of this. Come on.
I want her bleeding and broken! She won't get away!
I don't think it's that Evie is the only one that can do that particular takedown. I think it's you have to be using the cane in order to do that takedown. So I'm pretty sure if I gave Jacob the cane, he would probably be able to do it. Whoops! Get off of there! Shoot! 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 Bad stuff is happening!
Very bad idea.
Run!
What's going on now?
Oh no.
Jump! Avoided. Master Assassin. Goodbye. Oh my god.
God, that was so good.
Kind of. Alright. How much gold did I have? 6,500. I need 2,000. Doing these missions gets me good amounts of money. So we'll do some more of these. Man, you could tell stuff was going wrong. It was just shit, no, shit, run, damn. Do these contain money as well? No, just materials. A Wabar pearl? I don't know how that's pronounced. Let's go to Untamed Mexico. Okay. Oh yeah, Jacob is definitely a brawler. And Evie is more of a murder as quickly as possible.
Have some of this! Get back here! Stop! Think you can outrun me?
I do, actually.
There has to be a weak spot somewhere. Yes, freedom! Oi! Hello, help over here! We can't be having this.
So you're a sneak! Prepare for the guns! Put down your weapons!
Bugger off home before I snap your neck.
Watch your flank! She's canny!
Classic massages. Pressure, come on! Punch you out! Oi!
Scream and it'll be your last.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? I'm busy here!
Keep quiet, Mr. Fowler. Hush now.
Now, let me go, will you?
Apologies, but the sergeant wants a word.
It's about burning down print houses, I know. It was a terrible idea. I should never have done it, but I'm just so angry. I'm so angry and I want everyone to feel as angry as I do.
The world doesn't need more anger in it, Mr. Fowler.
I need one of my carriages. Gotta find one. It's around here somewhere. Gotta avoid all the ones with cops and red dudes. It's 400 meters behind me. Usually there's multiples. Here we go. This one should count. Get in there.
Someone get me out of here!
You can rot there!
You dick.
Yeah! Get off the road!
Math?
Faster! Ha!
Oh! Slow down!
Take that! Move it! Take this! Come on!
Whoa!
Ah! Yeah! Move over!
That's what you get for
I can't hear you. What did you say? Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Out of my way! Shit!
Whatever shall I do?
Oh, thank God.
Good. Thank you. One less building burnt to ashes.
Jesus Christ. That was nuts. There was like 5 or 6 carriages coming after me. Yeah, my carriage is dead now. Literally, that last hit would have killed me.
I've just remembered an errand.
I shall report you.
I'm alright.
Why don't I come over there and teach you? My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling.
He said it's baffling the room was locked and that... I didn't see what the last part of his conversation was. There's a dead body. Kashan's room. No signs of a struggle, no wounds. But he's dead. Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. Yellowed candles that have burned down to the nub. Air vent communicating with the neighboring apartment. Good Lord! Kashan's room editor's letter. Letter from Kashan's editor. Byron, you old rogue. Your evisceration of the Aldwych group was delicious. Our readers cannot get enough of your clever and delightfully unkind reviews. All the ensembles in town live in fear. Keep up the good work. So he writes harsh reviews of groups of people. Common lighting fixture. The light will not turn on. A review. Published review of a recent concert. The latest efforts by the Aldwych Chamber Orchestra must be counted as a fiasco. The woodwinds were discordant and cacophonous. Rather than playing Mendelssohn, the strings fought with him. In particular, the solo performed by the first violin was a disaster. This gentleman is better equipped to perform in the London sewers. I would advise anyone who has contemplated attending to instead remain quietly at home. Ouch. Standard door with lock and hinges in a normal state. So the door has not been tampered with. Concert program for a chamber orchestra that performs a series of Mendelssohn pieces a few nights ago.
I should go back and ask about this.
Anonymous letter. An anonymous letter has been written in a feminine hand. My dearest Byron, I can't keep abreast of your innumerable affairs, but haven't you time for another little adventure with me? Cast aside your current paramour, much too working class for you, and join me in Florence, won't you?
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
The window is shut and locked from the inside, no signs of a break-in. My current assumption at the moment is that he was gassed. Currently, that seems most likely at the moment. The next room. Alright. Bloomfield room key, labeled as basement. Communicates with Kashan's flat. Common lighting fixture, the light won't turn on. A candelabra of partially burned white candles.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Well, these candles are white. The candles in the other room were yellowed. Bloomfield's room, sheet music, an andante for violin and piano in D minor by Felix Mendelssohn.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
So it seems that this guy plays Mendelssohn music. Several articles, one about the Queen's plans to use a storied scepter with the dove to knight an industrialist, another about a publishing business, a third concerning the Aldwych Chamber Orchestra, which is disbanded due to lack of funds. A series of damning reviews by London's most influential critic has crushed all hopes of attracting an audience. Alright. First off, who are you? Mr. Bloomfield, neighbor to victim. Hello. Hello? Hello? Hello. Tell me about Kashan.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy.
What about last night?
I was down in the cellar fiddling with my experiments.
Tell me about your experiments.
I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
He's a chemist. Bon vivant.
Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly.
What's wrong, dude? Are you about to poop?
He's got poop cramps.
He's got poop cramps. He's like,
That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better.
Okay.
So the music
Doesn't belong to these people.
and the guy that plays the music possibly had his
Right.
and he has access to the apartment.
Right. Kashan?
Mr. Cashin is dead?
Cashin?
I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. Last night, I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything.
She felt sick, so she opened the window to get a good breeze.
Possibly gas.
Yeah.
When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
Mr. Golden handed out all the candles. Mr. Golden is the musician. Okay, the musician handed out candles to everybody. Interesting. Why are you coughing? Cashin?
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this.
What do you know about last night?
The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's right. Cashin was sleeping with her. And she's married to the other guy. I can't remember his name.
Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic. A very accomplished man.
Hello. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, I got a notification that all the investigation areas have been unlocked. So apparently everything is in this building. Mr. Golden. String Quartet number 6 in F minor. Violin Concerto in E minor. Sonata for violin and piano in F minor. Okay. Violin music. Men's clothes, very dirty with soot. Shavings. White shavings on the floor appear to be wax. As if he had just made candles. You know what I think it is? He used the chemistry to infuse the wax in the candle in what's-his-name's room with, like, carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide or something. Because his was the only one that was yellow. And so as it burned, it released the gas, suffocating him because his door and window were locked. And the other people got sick in the room next door because the vent connected. That's a very strong possibility. Yeah, because of the bad stuff. Yeah. A box of white candles, almost all are gone.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Violin string box. Violin strings along with tools for precise trimming of the strings. A white candle used to light the room comes from a box nearby. Common lighting fixture, the light won't turn on.
I work very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Gas tank. A coal gas tank that supplies gas to all the rooms in the building covered in dirt and soot.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Yeah, they were. Chemical. A small beaker of a yellow liquid, half full.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Beakers, funnels, and a mortar and pestle for various chemical compounds. And various chemical compounds, I'm sorry. All the keys to the apartments as well as to the basement. That key upstairs was supposed to be to the basement. It's a duplicate. Light won't turn on, as expected. A screwdriver.
I should return and find out about this.
That's random. Unused white candle.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights. Shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could.
What's the deal with the screwdriver?
I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
Could it be that the guy used the screwdriver to break the gas lines? Yeah. Because he left the screwdriver upstairs.
And I feel like this guy would have a reason to have sooty clothes. Caretaker.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But Mr. Golden wouldn't.
And it doesn't seem like he knows his wife's having an affair.
No, it doesn't seem like that at all.
I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement.
Right. Let's return and talk to a couple of people. He doesn't have anything else. Or I don't have any additional questions for him, I mean.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
You have everything you need to solve the mystery. Alright, so let's go to progression. Dreadfuls. Okay. No signs of struggle, no wounds. The air vent is connected to the next room. The letter says, please love me, basically. Yellowed candles have burned all the way down. The door was closed. The gas lamp didn't work. The letter to the editor says, great job pissing people off. Concert program says he was absolutely there. The review says they sucked. And the window was closed. Alright, in Bloomfield's room, candelabra is partially burned with white candles. The key is labeled as basement. Okay, sorry. It's clicking. Articles talk about how the orchestra shutting down. Sheet music. The air vent that connects and the gas lamp that doesn't work. Golden has a box of candles. Dirty clothing. Shavings from making candles. Violin strings proving he's the musician and sheet music. Gas lamp that doesn't work and a white candle in his own room. The basement had the chemistry set, the gas tank that had been tampered with, apparently, and a yellow chemical that's been used. There's a key holder with all the keys, a screwdriver, white candles, and a broken gas lamp. Yeah, I think it was Golden.
Yeah. Also, it was in the Dan had access that he got him used every hour.
Right.
Also, he said he never met the guy that lived next the room over.
Yeah, but like once or twice.
There's no way.
He destroyed an entire orchestra. all those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
So wicked was the pen of Byron Cashin that it brought down an entire orchestra. Scathing review upon scathing review eventually led to the demise of the Aldrich Chamber Orchestra. Perhaps Mr. Cashin was distracted by his irregular friendship with the caretaker's wife, and did not realize that one of his neighbors was the first violinist with the ensemble that the reviews had destroyed. That very same Mr. Golden constructed his revenge with care, taking advantage of a key of access to a screwdriver and a key. Golden fashioned a poisoned candle using an unusual chemical found in the basement. He turned off the gas at the mains and handed the candles to his neighbors, ensuring that his enemy, Mr. Cashin, received the candle of death. That was nice. I really like these.
Yeah.
These are fun. All right. How much money do I have now? 9,400. And that takes 20, right? Okay. All right. Wait, she should have a skill she can buy now. Whoops. Yeah, she has 2 points. She can get Slayer 2, Mutilate 1, or Execute 1. Let's get Mutilate, because it just brings them to death, near to death more rapidly. We'll get her that one. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there for tonight, everybody. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. To any of you new folks that followed, there's links below the stream to my YouTube, Twitter, and Discord server. Feel free to follow me or join the Discord server on any of those that you'd like to. But in the meantime, thanks for coming, and we'll see y'all next time.